Hey guys, thanks for joining. My name is Hard Money Gary. I fund real estate deals all across the country, helping business owners build and scale their rental portfolios, as well as get into flipping houses. I do that by helping them get access to hard money and DSCR loans. My core clients are executing the BRRRR strategy, where they use the fix and flip loans, the hard money loans up front to get money towards the purchase price and rehab. Once the property's rent ready and all fixed up, they're showing cash flow. They put a tenant in there. Then they use a DSCR loan to refinance and pay off the hard money loan. They do this by adding value and tapping into some extra cash so that they're able to roll this into the next rental property. So that is the repeat part of the buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat structure. Hold on a second. Alrighty, guys. So if you've never seen me before, my name is Hard Money Gary. I fund real estate deals all across the country, helping business owners build and scale their rental portfolios as well as get into flipping houses. I do that by helping them get access to hard money and DSCR loans. Hard money is a real estate investing tool that real estate investors use in order to be able to buy, fix, and flip properties, as well as buy, fix up properties to rent. You get money towards the purchase price, and up to 100% of the rehab budget can be reimbursed to you as you go through the milestones of the project. My core clients are executing the BRRRR strategy. That's buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. So they're using the hard money loan up front to get the money for purchase and rehab. Then they use the DSCR loan on the back end to pay off the hard money loan, all the while adding value and force appreciating the property so they can tap into some extra cash. They do a cash out refinance with the DSCR loan, paying off the hard money loan and getting some extra money to invest in their next property. That's the repeat part of the broker, of the BRRRR strategy. I call myself a broker because my core clients are executing the BRRRR strategy, so we can help them with the upfront fix and flip loan and then the DSCR loan on the back. Additionally, for those that are highly qualified, we do business funding as well, where you can go through our credit card stacking cycle. That way you have the money for the down payment and starting your rehab before draws. Go ahead and drop your states in the chat, as well as any questions about real estate. I'm going to be trying to do that rap a little bit more often, but these lives are typically about you guys asking questions and then me helping you get the answers for it. If I don't have the answer, I might be able to point you in the right direction. Guys, go ahead and tippity tap the screen. That pushes this out to more people. Missouri Realtor here, looking to get started in flipping. All right, Butter Babe, sweet. So we do funding in Missouri. I actually have a client that I met through TikTok out in Missouri. I also am in a networking group, a mastermind, where they buy properties in East St. Louis and kind of the lower end properties. They do the slow flipping. So happy to connect with you. I have a portfolio I closed in September. Current loan balance is about $600,000, appraised about 1.3. So do you want to leverage more out of it, or do you just want to do a rate and term refinance? Because you have equity in there, but sometimes you like that lower payment and better cash flow. Broker isn't worth it. In my opinion, just get your real estate license and don't worry about all the insurance and liability. Hey, George, I am a loan broker, so I'm not a real estate broker, but I appreciate the insight. Deval, for a rate and term, those are super simple. How many properties are in the portfolio? No worries, George. Go ahead and drop your other opinions about real estate. Happy to address them there. My background, I started in real estate back in 2018. I was an acquisitions manager for a handful of wholesalers. And what we would do is we would go out to the properties, get them under contract. We'd sell those contracts to investors. I would be the one doing the cold calling, cold texting. I did ringless voicemail. My voice went out to thousands of phone numbers on a daily basis. We would field the inquiries, set up the appointments, and then we started to do that virtually in like 10 states. And that allowed me to really understand the transaction and understand how the game works, and be able to add some valuable insight when I did go on to the funding side. I set up my business the exact same way. As a wholesaler, I have my clients who are the investors and flippers and buy and hold investors. And then I have my buyers who are the lenders that I work with. I only work with 4 funds primarily because I want to have my options really tuned in and understand the guidelines so that I can get a deal across the finish line once I say that I am able to do it. As a broker, I only get paid when the deal closes, so that's super important to me. The rent roll is $13,000. Okay. I'll have to understand. There's 20 properties. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Deval. I'm an affiliate broker to a hard money lender already. Can we be affiliate to you? Well, Toro, when you join my school group, I'm actually coaching on how to be a broker yourself so that you don't just have to be an affiliate, but you can learn to broker it yourself and actually use our processing team to fulfill everything for you. Maybe earn a little bit more than you would on an affiliate fee. You can charge what you want to your clients. I have an opportunity to buy a property that needs some love for around $40,000 to purchase. Okay, what options do you recommend to obtain and flip? Well, it would depend on how much cash you have available. If you're a brand newbie, there's limited options for lenders that are going to lend on properties that are that low. Even though it looks like a great deal, there's way more lenders for newbies in the 150 and above. But we can take a look at it. If you want to schedule a call with me, the pre-approval call link is in the bio. Go ahead and answer a few questions and then book your call. It is a free call. I do have a disclaimer on there that says, if we don't have a deal that we're looking at, then I got to charge you for the strategy fee. That really just makes sure that you guys understand that I only get paid when the deal funds. So if we're talking about an opportunity where I have a chance to basically give you my estimate in preliminary terms, cool, that's worth it for me. But if we're just shooting the shit, then I got to charge you. Time is money. DSCR loan is for someone with an LLC, correct? Seeds brand. So a DSCR loan can be closed in any business. I say LLC because it's the most common. But if you have a corporation, an S Corp, or an LLC, it can work, or an LLP. Sounds good. Thank you. Well, hey guys, go ahead and tap the screen. Let's get this thing over 1,000 likes. That'll put more views in here, more viewers in here, and we can get some more questions answered. If you've never seen me before, my name is Hard Money Gary. I fund real estate deals all across the country, helping business owners build and scale their rental portfolio as well as get into flipping houses. I do that by helping them get access to fix and flip loans and DSCR loans. A fix and flip loan is also known as a hard money loan. You get money towards the purchase price, and up to 100% of the rehab budget can be reimbursed to you as you go through the milestones of the project. Once the property's all fixed up and rent ready, you get a tenant in there. That shows the lender that this property is worth more than when you found it and showing cash flow. You've appreciated the property from when you found it. The biggest thing about doing the BRRRR strategy is buying at a discount so that you can improve the property. Once the property is rent ready and rented out, you go and get a DSCR loan. You're doing this all without having to provide any W-2s or tax returns or income verification to qualify. It's based off of the property and the deal, your cash, and your personal credit. How does one get started? Well, you have to figure out what you want out of real estate. There's quick ways to make money in real estate that is normally supporting the transaction in some way, a real estate agent, a wholesaler, a loan broker like myself, or you're looking to do wholesaling where you're getting a property under contract and selling that contract. It's a little bit harder. It takes a little bit more time. Then there's flipping. And then there's a buy and hold investor. Those are kind of self-explanatory. It's a great method, but rent is going to have to cover that payment to cash flow when you refi. Correct, Art. And sometimes the name of the game is leaving the least amount of cash in the property as possible, rather than trying to get cash out every single time. Sometimes you got to play the game how the cards lie. Thanks for the follow, Larry Credit. Hey guys, go ahead and tap the screen. Let's get this thing over 1,000 likes. If you have any questions about real estate, go ahead and drop it in the chat. There's only one rule for the live. The rule for the live is that while I am yapping, you are tapping. If you're not tapping, then you're chatting. You're putting your states in the chat. You're putting emojis in the chat. You're putting your hate in the chat. I like seeing those as well because I am the hard money champion. I am your lender's favorite broker. I am the guy that gets it done. So go ahead and put something in the chat. Let's get this thing over 1,000 likes. NRT says, I like your poems. That is the biggest compliment that I've had all day today, NRT. I appreciate you. Pokey, thanks for sharing the live. Go ahead and everyone else share the live if you feel like you're getting some value out of the conversation. We're talking about real estate. We're talking about off-market deal finding. We're talking about fix and flipping. We're talking about rental properties, the BRRRR strategy, and making money funding other people's deals. I have a school group that you can get inside while it is currently free. I am developing a mini course, and I have 2 other courses available in there that will coach you on the basics of hard money and DSCR loan, get you all the information that you need. So go ahead and shoot me a DM if you want to get access, or all of the links are in my bio. Just hit my face, go to my link tree. You can sign up for a pre-approval call, a strategy call, join my free school group. You can also download my hard money loan guide. Woo woo! I'm a land developer in Ohio. Sweet. What kind of projects do you develop? Single family, multifamily, commercial? All right. How do you find clients? You're looking at Vinant Williams, but the tried and true way is making sure that you are getting out to places in person. What is your course about? It's about making money, selling money, doing exactly what I'm doing, which is funding deals all over the country, making connections with real estate investors and helping them achieve their goals, and getting paid doing so. Mostly landowner negotiations, then permitting and approval. Okay, so you're just like flipping the land. That's sweet. Our brokerage tees up land deals for commercial and industrial. That is sweet. Oh my gosh. So the value add is like just being patient and dealing with the township or municipality. Still got to be able to buy the land though. That's probably a little bit of a challenge, finding funding for that. How's that going? I'm texting a reality star from the TLC network. I won't put their name out there, but honestly, most of it is just contract negotiations and then finding buyers through our investor network. Okay, so that's like wholesaling. Where am I located? I'm in the Philadelphia area. Go Birds. We do a lot with solar and energy companies. Nice. Okay, guys, so if you've never seen me before, my name is Hard Money Gary. I fund real estate deals all across the country, helping business owners build and scale their rental portfolios, as well as get into flipping houses. I do that by helping them get access to hard money and DSCR loans. Hard money is a real estate investing tool that real estate investors use in order to be able to buy, fix, and flip properties, as well as buy, fix up properties to rent. You get money towards the purchase price, and up to 100% of the rehab budget can be reimbursed to you as you go through the milestones of the project. My core clients are executing the BRRRR strategy. That's buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. So once they've used that hard money loan that helped them get money to purchase and rehab the property, they put a tenant in there because it's rent ready and they can show some value to a DSCR lender. That DSCR lender is going to be able to refinance up to 75, potentially 80% of the property's new value, effectively pulling some additional cash out of the property, paying off the hard money loan, and then they do the repeat process by using that additional cash and putting it down on the next one. If you guys have questions about the BRRRR strategy, go ahead and drop them in the comments below, and we'll go through those one by one. If you have a deal that you're looking at and need to get funding, the pre-approval call link is in the bio. If you want to learn how to do what I do, then join my school group. I'm developing a mini course, and I also have 2 other courses available inside the school group where you can learn the basics of hard money and DSCR loans and how to sell them and earn a commission by doing so. Would love to see you on the other side. I have $30,000 to seed my first investment. I would really love to talk with you because I am ready. Well, foreman of the Sorman, are you like the Sorman? I'm like thinking you're in like a gym guy. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the pre-approval call link is there. Go ahead and book a call. Does your course teach ideal properties for this stuff? So my course coaches people on how to sell the tools, the hard money and the DSCR loans. See, I am able to build a lifestyle out of this business where I can promote myself on social media. The people come into my universe and we market to them through my CRM, and then we convert those into deals. I earn about $2,000 to $5,000 every time we close a deal. So that allows me to have a 6-figure business out of the 4th bedroom of my house. And I feel like after having done this for 2 years on my own, I feel like I shouldn't gatekeep, and I should be able to tell people exactly what's going on, how they can earn a little bit more money on top of their existing real estate business. Or if they're a financial advisor, insurance broker, or someone that a CPA, accountant, someone that has access to people that are already buying rental properties, there's no reason why they shouldn't be getting paid for helping them facilitate their clients building and scaling a rental portfolio. So go ahead and join that over there. It's free for now. After this week, it's going to be at $47 a month. So go ahead and join while it's still free, and you'll be locked in at this price for the lifetime. Disclaimer, we got 2 courses in there. One course is open for free, and you can review our master classes on hard money and DSCR loans, as well as I post my TikTok lives in there. So this exact live will be put in there, where it's only one time here on TikTok. It's going to be over there for a lifetime. So go ahead and join us over there. I'm going to go and check it in a second and see how many pending approvals we have. All right, so we got a couple already so far. Derek, Delvicchio, and Jalissa, you guys are now in. Thanks for joining. Anyone else want to join when we have 100 members currently? Would love to have you guys on the inside before we raise the price on this, the mastermind group. But if you've never seen me before, my name is Hard Money Gary. There's only one rule for the live. The rule for the live is that while I am yapping, you are tapping. If you're not tapping, then you're chatting. You're putting emojis in the chat. You're putting your states in the chat. Love to see where everybody's from. I work in 46 of the 50 states. Catching up on some emails here. $740 for an appraisal. That is high. That's good info. All All right, Alexander is in New Jersey. Are you in North Jersey or South Jersey? Or Central Jersey, as they call it. I'm in the Philadelphia area, so just trying to connect with other Birds fans, but we can razz you a little bit if you like the Giants. It seems like you do up in the north. In Idaho, nice, Nick B. Thanks for joining, man. What do we got going on out there in Idaho? Foles. Yeah, I can't not do it, Seeds. I can't not do it. Guys, go ahead and tippity tap the screen. Let's get this over 1,000 likes. That'll push more people in here. You stop that. How do you calculate how much you pay towards the house under 200,000 with the 7%, 160K extra? Ms. Jasmine, I got to know a little bit more about the situation. What's extra? Help me understand a little bit more. Like, you're saying how much do you calculate how much you pay towards the house under 200,000 with the 7%, 160K extra? Yeah, I don't know what that means, but Miss Jasmine, you can rephrase that and I'll try and help you out the best way that I can. If you're looking to buy a $200,000 house and you want to, and it's a turnkey rental property, it's already rent ready, then expect to put down 20 to 25% towards the purchase price. So that is the 20% down at 160. If your interest rate's 7%, how much you pay towards the house under 200? I don't know. All right, guys. So for the BRRRR strategy to work effectively, you have to find people with big problems that need their big problems solved by you buying their property. So everything starts on the front end on how well you buy. You're not going to make money when you go refinance. That's not you making money. That's accessing the cash that you have. That's accessing the equity that you've force appreciated into the property. So once you pick up the property, you need to find somebody with a big problem. Those big problems are coming in the form of these 5 categories, and they're best when you can stack them together. Death, medical, divorce, distance, and disrepair. Death would be inheriting a property. That's a probate lead. If you look up probate leads on PropStream or another lead vending source like Batch Leads, something like that, those are people that have passed away and the estate is now owning the property, and you need to track down the people that are members of that estate and see if you can get it under contract. Next, medical. That means that you're dealing with somebody that is physically not able to live in the house with peace. They could be hoarders. They could be handicapped. They can't get up the stairs anymore. They might be older and not able to take care of the property the way that they should, but that would otherwise be a medical issue. Distance is an absentee owner. You'd be able to find that when a property's ownership on record is a business or an individual where the mailing address is different than the address of the property. So that would be someone that's an absentee owner, and they may not care. They may be open to selling the property because they don't live in it. That is the determining factor there. So we did death, medical, distance. Disrepair is the most obvious one. That's when you can view the property from the outside and it just looks like total shit. And you're trying to contact the owner and get him to sell you the property. Last one's divorce, when 2 people want to... Do you need an old or hard money? What? An old LLC? Do you need an LLC for a hard money loan, or is it better to have an? So an LLC allows it is easier to get a hard money loan with an LLC. That's your answer. How do you get a hard money loan without any priors to show trust to said in lenders? Yeah, so you have to have good credit, good to great credit, and cash available to close. So, if you have a 680 credit score or better, then you expect to put 25% down. If you have a 700 credit score or better, then 20% down. And 720 or higher, you can expect anywhere between 10 to 15% down, depending on the location. Reading a BRRRR book right now. That's awesome, Dayton. How do you feel about it? You think it's something you can take action on, or is it just something that you want to read? All right, so 100% take action within the next year or two. Shorten that goal. Make it 6 months. That way you'll actually feel like you have to do something. How much are typical closing costs? That's a great question, J Rap the Rapper. Closing costs is going to range on the state and the market that you're buying in, as well as who's involved in the transaction as far as the title company. Title companies and recording fees, those are what I call closing costs. If you're talking about fees for the loans, you can expect anywhere between 2 to 3 points on a hard money loan, 1 to 2 points. Lowest score is considered for cash outs. Pretty sure we can take the higher score for rate and term. You know what? You guys are all right. Would you advise on first property to use your own capital or a loan? Use a combination of both, because there's trying to leverage everything creates more people that you got to pay back. How do you feel about the mortgage originator trade field? So it's a hustle like everything else. There's good ones and bad ones. In the trajectory that I'm on, I'm sticking just with the hard money and DSCR loan and alternative financing. We do business funding for SBA loans and credit card stacking and MCA and stuff like that as well. On the other side of the business, for just the real estate funding side, we're just doing the hard money and DSCR loans. Able to run my numbers without pulling my credit, see how much I qualify for with W-2 and tax returns. I don't care about W-2s and tax returns. I won't do a credit check unless you ask me to. I'm going to go based off of your stated. If you're lying, then we'll find that out later. That's common enough. But if we do, I have a couple of lenders that I already work with that just do a soft credit check, so there wouldn't be any impact there once we do take the next steps. Would you buy first locally where you're located or find a better deal elsewhere? Well, Dayton, it really depends on your skills and your savvy. If you have a network that allows you to trust a project manager out of state or out of the local area, then if there's a better deal, go get it. But most of the time, you should buy something within a good drive so that you are able to address issues as they come up. Especially for your first one, if you don't want to pay the property management fees. Okay. Damn, down in South Florida, this market is hard. Yeah, I hear you. My buddy is texting me right now about a deal that he's trying to buy in the Miami area. He says, had to walk away from Northeast 116th Street. Negotiations got insane. Seller's not serious about getting a deal done. I've got another one that he's looking at. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, I've been going live for like a half hour. Check back with me. Best way to support me is to follow and go to one of my videos and comment. If you have a deal that you're looking to get funded, the links are in the bio. I'm going to shut this one down for right now. Could be back later today. Have a great day.